here. Moses cannot watch it. And here you can see Jesus created Adam. As this is before of the life of human Jesus. You can see Jesus Christ with wings. He is creating Adam. And here you can see the judgment day. First, Apocalypse. Jesus, after resurrection, is coming from a different dimension. It is very shrouded with an almond-shaped light. Whenever you see this almond-shaped light, it means that Jesus is coming from a different dimension because it is after resurrection. He is holding the hand of Adam and Eve in order to take them to the paradise. They were forgiven. And under feet of Jesus, you can find broken gates of the hell. And evil.
Such a place and one last thing which I found very interesting is the temptations.
Hi, please go through. He's on the other side of this wall to your right.
I didn't say that, so it's kind of
The difference when you see these mosaics, you can understand easily that this is something different than medieval art, than the art of Middle Age. And if we were able to see mosaics of 11th century, of Byzantine period, you could understand better the difference, because these mosaics are from the beginning of 14th century. And this is not just for education, but there is a lot of art also here. They classify here archaeologists and the historians of art at 20th century. They classified 20 different green color in this church. Then masters who created these beauties at the 14th century, they didn't work with just one green, but they had 20 different green colors. Then here we have a part very damaged with the earthquakes of 19th century, unfortunately. And we are sure that Joachim was here because we see Zachariah, who is making a gesture of rejection to Joachim, because Joachim is a newborn Virgin Mary there, and the adoration of Virgin Mary by her parents. You can see 2 palms, these birds, at 2 sides. They call palms as peacock also. Peacock or palm is a symbol of paradise, of happiness of the paradise. And here you can see 7 first steps of Virgin Mary. No flash, please. 7 steps of Virgin Mary. and the presentation to the temple of Virgin Mary. And please come closer, it will be easier. You can see the dream of Joseph. You can see easily that he is flying. And please look over Joseph. You will see a very beautiful archangel. Gabriel is there. And he is explaining what it happened to Joseph. And he is ordering to Joseph to take Virgin Mary with him to Bethlehem. Because there will be a census for the taxation of Romans. Census was very important. And each one had to go to his original village, in order to participate to the census. And you can see here, first the trip to Bethlehem. And here you can see the Roman governor who is asking to Virgin Mary, who is the father of the baby, because he saw that Virgin Mary was pregnant. And Virgin Mary cannot answer this question, but you see Joseph, who is coming close to Virgin in order to tell her, as I am your protector, please. Like an audio-visual system, you can see all ancestors of Jesus. Here from his father Joseph, and there at the end from his mother Virgin Mary. And this is the most beautiful mosaic in this church. Americans called it as a Judgment Day, daisies. You see Virgin Mary, you see Jesus Christ, but you can believe that this is a painting. This is not a painting, this is a mosaic. The face is a mosaic also. How many or thousands of tassels, of small stones, colored, were used here. In order to have a brilliant face, they used glass instead of usual stone here. Everywhere where you see the blue color, they used lapis lazuli, and all that glitters here is gold. Yellow parts are gold. Unfortunately, human being who wanted to have a relic from Kora Church, who visited this church, Christians or Muslims, they took a lot of tassels in Greek, stones, which were covering this beautiful picture. You can see that this is very close to the work of Giotto, who was the father of Renaissance in Italy. There is a little bit the use of shade also. And the gesture also is very important, like the Renaissance art in this church. You will see a few more scenes inside. In Orthodox church, this is the Dormition of Virgin Mary. Then Dormis in Greek means Dormition, and Dormition is sleeping. The sleep, the last sleep of Virgin Mary. You can translate like this, and this Virgin Mary just left aside in an almond-shaped light. Always Jesus, because this is after resurrection, and there is a baby in hands of Jesus. This baby is the soul, the spirit of Virgin Mary. The innocent spirit of Virgin Mary is shown like a newborn, and Jesus is taking her spirit to the sky. You can see the house of Virgin Mary just behind in Ephesus. A Persian king tried to conquer Greece, and 31 Greek cities fought together against Xerxes and Persians. And after this Greek victory at the 6th century, Greeks, they collected all bronze weapons of Persian army, and they built a beautiful column with 3 infant serpents with a gold recipient, and they put it at the temple of Apollo in Delphi. Bronze arms, weapons of Persian army. Where are they, these three heads? One of them is still in Archaeological Museum of Istanbul. The second is in London. It of bronze plaques today, because at 1204, Crusaders who decided to stay here instead of going to fight against Muslims in Jerusalem. Egyptian obelisk is from 1500 BC. 1500 BC. But this beautiful column didn't fit inside a regular Byzantine ship. That's why they cut it. It is just 2/3 of the real obelisk, which is coming from Karnak. And all these columns with 4 beautiful bronze horses that you can visit today in Venice. They were decorating the middle line, the spina. We are on the spina now, and the spina was the highest part of the hippodrome. We need to make an excavation of 8 meters, 24 feet, in order to find the real ground of the hippodrome. Because hippodrome was in ruins when Turks arrived, and Turks, they used blocks, stones of the hippodrome in order to build the Blue Mosque. That's why today we cannot see any seat, because the area was filled in also with the ground by Turks in order to have a flat ground with the Blue Mosque. Then today I can just show you these 3 columns of the spina. But this was the most important popular place in the city, the hippodrome of the people. And you can see chariots drawn by 4 horses there. And this marble part was done at the 4th century by Theodosius. To the middle, it was the Emperor Theodosius with his children and generals and spectators here. And here you see the same Emperor Theodosius with beggars. Today he is called, instead of Makbul, Maktul Ibrahim. This means beheaded, executed. Because he was executed. He was killed by the Sultan, by Solomon the Magnificent. Is